Hi everyone. We're going to talk a little bit about a program called Evernote. Evernote is a great program for personal note-taking, for storing and protecting your notes in one place. Notes in Evernote are organized into notebooks, and a single note can contain images, sound, attached files, links, etc. All your information in Evernote syncs with your online Evernote account. So this stuff is backed up and is accessible wherever you have Evernote installed. So this is very useful if you're someone who uses multiple devices or hops around between computers. Any notes you have here will be on your computer as well as on your phone or tablet or anywhere else you have it installed, and you can also sit down at any computer and access your information through the Evernote website. Evernote has a very good getting started guide here, and we suggest walking through it. The way most people use Evernote is to create notebooks for each class or project, and then within those notebooks you can have individual notes. There's lots of ways to get information into a note. Obviously you can type into it, but you can also take a picture, including one of a handwritten note. This way if you lose your notebook, you'll still have a copy of your notes. You can record audio, you can attach a file, you can add a link, and you can search through your notes really easily. There are some things Evernote can do, but we don't really recommend using it for these things. One thing is called web clipping, where if you find yourself online and you see something that you want to save, you can save it to Evernote. This is fine if it's just for personal stuff, but if you want to get into collecting resources for research that you're doing for class, we really recommend that you take a look at Zotero and meet with one of our librarians about Zotero, which is a better tool for keeping track of all your different resources for your research. Another thing Evernote can do is share. You can share notes, you can share a notebook, either publicly or with specific Evernote users. This is fine if you just need to quickly show someone something you have in a note, but for collaborative work and sharing documents, we find Google Docs to really be the best thing to use. And we find Evernote better just for personal use. So see our post about Google Drive. There's also a way to have a to-do list in Evernote or set a reminder function for a certain note, but for keeping track of your tasks and due dates and things like this, we recommend either Trello or Google Calendar, so you can see our separate post about those. In terms of how much free storage you get with Evernote, they work on a monthly quota for uploading, so how much information you're sending to Evernote, and the free quota is 60 megs, which is not a lot, so you may want to be careful with attaching files to your notes or taking a lot of pictures, because 60 megs a month is not a huge amount. But in terms of how much actual stuff you have sitting there, the storage is free. So it's more just about how much you're uploading in a given month. This is another area where Google is a little bit better in terms of having almost unlimited ability to upload and store files. But for a lot of things, Evernote is fantastic, and we encourage everyone to set up an Evernote account and try it out.